guys, it's Father Stephen Gadberry from the Diocese of Little Rock. How you doing? We're a week into the Priestfit Challenge. I hope it's going well. Maybe it's not going so well. Are you making progress? You gaining ground? Are you slipping back? You falling? You getting discouraged? How you doing? Ask yourself. Be honest with yourself. Name it, claim it, tame it. Let's do this, guys. So a week into it. How's your motivation? Huh? You staying focused? That's what I want to talk about today, motivation. Are you staying motivated? I want to talk about a couple things to help us stay motivated, because many things can rob us of our motivation. So if you want to be motivated, you gotta stick with it, right? And so I'm gonna give you 3 sticks that you can use to stick with it, to stay motivated. Be realistic, optimistic, and altruistic. If your goals, your aim in life, if the things you want to achieve are not realistic, you will not stay motivated. Have realistic goals. It's better to have small ones that are easily attainable than to have big ones that are impossible to reach. The smaller ones, you accomplish them, you gain ground, you make progress, you feel a sense of worth by doing things, by completing things. So have realistic goals. Does realistic mean easy? No. Life can be hard. Life can be very hard. Some of you know a lot better than I that life can be very challenging. Does that mean life is impossible? No. Be realistic with your goals, but be optimistic whenever this stuff gets tough, right? So you know that it's going to be hard. You know you're going to have challenges. What are you going to do in those moments? Plan ahead, think ahead, be prepared. In those moments, don't give up on yourself. Sort of like Ignatian spirituality. In the good moments, kind of fill up your bank, your spiritual bank. That was my dog barking, coughing, by the way. Fill up your spiritual bank, and whenever things get rough, you can write that spiritual check out of those savings. So be optimistic. Be optimistic whenever knowing that you can do it. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. God trusts in you. God loves you. We have to love what God loves. We have to love who God loves. If we don't love who and what God loves, it's called sin. And if you're not loving yourself, that's sinning. So guys, love yourself. God loves you. Be realistic with your goals. Be optimistic. That's not enough, because that can become very selfish. And being selfish, narcissistic is a great way to lose motivation. So we have to be altruistic. Be realistic, optimistic, and be altruistic. Ultimately, we do this for other people, for the salvation of souls. We do this for our parishioners, for the people that we can't stand. Those people, maybe some of them in the church, they grind our gears and get on our last nerve. We do this for them because we love them. We do this for the Lord because He loves us. Guys, to stay motivated, you've got to be realistic, optimistic, and altruistic. You can do it. Stay focused. You got this. That ends this first part, so you can stop it there. If you want, I'm going to share right now a few things that I do in exercise to stay motivated. A few ways that I sneak exercise in throughout the day. First of all, when I go to the store, I always park at the back of the parking lot. It gives me a little bit extra time to walk, a little bit of extra time to carry the groceries whenever I finish. While I'm shopping, I like to carry the basket instead of pushing the basket. Just a way of like carrying the weight around. It also helps with the wallet because you don't fill the basket up as much, and it also gets us in and out of the store because it's we don't want to carry the basket so long. So I would challenge you to do that. Park at the back of the parking lot and carry your basket. Clean your rectory and clean your office. Maybe you have a housekeeper, that's great, but vacuuming, sweeping, dusting, folding our own clothes, those are great ways of getting in a little bit of exercise throughout the day. I don't know how close your rectories are to your parish. Mine's literally in the backyard of the church, which is a blessing and a curse. You can probably imagine why. But if you live at a distance, keep your car at the rectory and walk to church if you can. It's a great way of sneaking in some little bit of exercise. But what if I get an emergency call? A minute and a half or 2.5 minutes that you have to walk back and get your car will not make a difference. And I promise you that in those moments, the Lord will bless your charity and give you green lights. I promise. Try it. What else can you do? In the church, always, we can genuflect. That's a great exercise. Doing lunges, bowing before the Lord. So if you're genuflecting already, I would challenge you to genuflect without holding on to the pew or without holding on to something. And if you're not genuflecting but bowing, but you're capable of genuflecting, I would challenge you by the end of this Priestfit presentation challenge to be genuflecting during Mass instead of simply a bow. For some of you older guys, you can't do that, and that's fine. Don't get discouraged with that. Let that bow be a moment whenever you're not simply spiritually, you know, praising the Lord, but physically, that posture of prayer is what that is. Whenever you watch TV during commercials, do some push-ups, some sit-ups, do some squats. Just squat up and down. For you older guys, if you can't do those things, just raise your legs up and down like this. That's a great exercise for the core and the legs. Or just simply stand up and sit down in your chair. Try it. These are just a few simple things that I do in my daily life to squeeze in a little bit of exercise. It helps me stay focused and motivated. Guys, stay motivated. Stay realistic, optimistic, and altruistic. Guys, eat clean. Be fit. Pray well. Stay healthy. Be happy, holy, healthy priest. If you got questions, post them. God love you. Keep it up.